don't have to dance a particular dance or sing a particular song, though that can come at some point. But if you're just true to yourself, you will see what needs, how you communicate easiest with, you know. Walking bare feet is one way you communicate. Uh, Walking at different times, as Queen Mother mentioned earlier, are you doing this at noon? Are you doing this early in the morning? Are you doing this late in the evening? Being aware of the time, all of this are, living elements. I used to be someone with a constant cold, always sick, especially anytime a couple of drops of rain would fall on me. I'll be in bed for so many days until one day I was told, just go in the rain. When the next rain comes, sit in the rain and stay there until the rain stops. Sure, why not? So I did. I thought maybe 5 minutes rain or 10 minutes rain. I spent almost an hour and a half in the rain, a huge, monstrous rain. So I just knew that was the end of me. Well, no sneezing, no coughing, no colds, nothing. And I was not in my own house, so I was in a hotel. That meant I was going to a room with air conditioning. So I thought absolute murder. Well, nothing. And since then, I can be caught in the rain without becoming sick. So everything is a relationship. We have relationship with everything that exists, the rain, the sun, the wind. Take the time, just speak. Start by just being aware. That's number one. We live in a world where we just ignore everything. We don't even notice a full moon. That's terrible. It's big and bright out there. And we go by, we drive by, and we don't see it. That's being very unconscious. That's being very inattentive. That's being very ignorant. Because these are very important part of our lives. So noticing the phases of the moon, noticing a windy day. And there are no bad days. A rainy day is not a rain has rights. So a rainy day is a wonderful rainy day. Sunny day is a wonderful sunny day. Windy day is a wonderful windy day. And things that you can do on a sunny day, you cannot do on a windy day. So start your relationship with them. Notice them, call on them, speak to them, and little by little, you will start getting some information. They will teach you about them. But you must first make the first step by noticing their existence without complaining. We tend to be in a society where if it's sunny, it's too hot. If it's rainy, it's too wet. If it's whatever, we complain about everything. No, appreciate whatever comes your way. And sharing that appreciation with that force of nature will increase your knowledge as to how to be more interactive with them.
Yes, and also, you know, I have to slip in the fact that I am a mother of one. At least my son killed me. But I remember when he was born, holding him close to my heart, and the kind of soothing energy that provided him, being close to the heart. And of course, our children grow up. They might come to us and lay their heads in our heart from time to time. But we too have to put our own hands in our own heart and listen to the music and the dance of the breath of life within us. For me, I think we need to start internally to know thyself that way, and to appreciate life. The life that the divine gave us, life that our ancestors have provided us. So get to know the dance that is within you, the music that is within you. Um, you even on the days that you're sick, I have a little game I play with myself. I'm having difficulty breathing. And so I just listen to the peculiar rhythm of my own, of the air struggling to flow in and out of, blocked sinuses. And it has its own rhythm. It has its own, I don't know, I don't want to say harmony, but there's something musical there. And we have to appreciate the nature of sound wherever it is, and certainly if we can incorporate it in music that we produce with instrumentation, that too is a way of connecting to ourselves, to the people around us, to the energy that is in the universe, and we don't need anyone's permission to do that. It's our inalienable right to tap into these energies. So that's a way of using music and sound and dance in Vodou.
Absolutely. And as the Queen Mother was talking, and several of you asking about music. All right, here is one song for you. Ibo lele, Ibo lele o, Ibo lele o, mayam magam pajwe o. Ibo lele, Ibo lele o, Ibo lele o, mayam magam pajwe o. Simte la le gan mwen te la, simte la le gan mwen te la, simte la le gan mwen te la, di ta moun trim danse ibo. Simte la le gan mwen te la, simte la. All right. Ibo Lele is the spirit of the memory of humanity. Anytime you want to remember, in fact, that's why this is always the first song that I share, because many of us suffer from not being able to remember. So by singing Ibolele's song, it will help you to redevelop your ability to remember. And it will even teach you many things. And you see, the second paragraph says, I wish I was there when my grandmama was alive. She would have taught me how to do the Igbo dance. And Igbo dance is a warrior dance. So memory is a weapon. When they make you forget, they make you weak. When you struggle to remember, you become stronger. Ibo lele, Ibo lele o, Ibo lele o, mayamagam, bajwe o.
I'm going to piggyback on this a little bit, because Professor Bayyinah has said something really important about memory, and this is one of the more powerful aspects of Vodou. The memorying, the recollecting, that it does, what it conjures in our spirit. And this too is related to a question that somebody asked. I saw it for a moment about vibrations. But in one of the most important prayer, and I would say it is arguably the most important prayer that we have in Vodou, the Priya Jo, the Priya Guinée, which is the prayer of origins, not quite like Genesis, but it reminds us of who we are, where we came from, and the nature of our experience. And at some point we call on the Zanj, and there's a line that says, "Nous tous ces anges, anges en bas c'est moi," and Zanj we often think of as angels. The angel below the water is me. But the Zanj also speaks to that incredible revolt that took place in the 9th century, between 869 and 1883 in South Iraq. It lasted for 15 years, which is about 2 years shorter than the Haitian Revolution. But that important prayer that that we cite at the beginning of every Vodou ceremony uh, uh, recollects the story, the battle, the struggle of those Africans who fought. And 9 centuries later, we too fought for our liberation. So the prayer and song, the energy, the vibration, the memories that it evokes is vitally important. And I wanted to bring that up because, part of our important conversation has to do with the nature of Pan-Africanism. And so in remembering our people, never forgetting their experiences, never forgetting the nature of struggle that unfortunately continues to follow us well into the 21st century with mass incarceration and voter suppression laws, et cetera, climate catastrophe. Those are means of getting in touch with divinity that exists within us, divinity that existed within our forebears, and then that sort of percolating energy of those who are yet to be. We have to remember them, and we have to remember those who are coming. We have to create a space of gathering, of recollection for those who are yet to come as well. And music is one of the best ways of enabling and transmitting that knowledge and that vibrational power, if you will. So we encourage all of you to sing and dance.
Absolutely. Singing and dancing, the best way to learn. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, not to worry. I'm just saying to the beautiful people who've taken the time out. You see how I'm not even having. You see the synergy, and this is the synergy you see in the film, because these interviews are 7 years apart, a whole 7. I didn't consult any of them. Anything else. It just so happened in those times. That's when I got the opportunity. So pardon my interjection, Mama Bayyinah. Please go on, and I'll be looking through the questions. I just want everyone to also know, as you can see, the conversation is answering quite a lot of the questions, but I will still be picking them up. Yes, so please, Mama Bayyinah.
Thank you. Yeah, Queen Mother was talking about how our memory, all of it, in fact, as I did research in books, in papers, in libraries, in museums, in different countries, but what I discovered very late is that if I just studied some of the songs in Vodou, I would have more knowledge about the history than all the books that I wasted my time with.